Banking operations and services. Welcome to the today's video about everything about the operation and services of bank. Now, what are the bank looking into it? If you look at the pic, we are talking about deposits. Nothing can stop a man with the right mental attitude from achieving his goals. Nothing on earth can help the man with the wrong mental attitude. This was stated way back in Thomas Jefferson. What are we looking into it? Deposits of a bank are classified under the liability of funds to a bank. A deposit is a major source of fund to a bank. The depositors and the customers of a bank are creditors and bank will become a debtor then and there. And how do we look into it? Types of deposits: saving accounts, current account, fixed deposit account, negotiable instrument account. What is negotiable is NIDs, right? Or deposit or fixed deposit, if I may say so. So, what is saving account? It is an interest-bearing deposit account. Previously, account holders were given a passbook, but nowadays, commercial bank have issued statement rather than passbook. Deposit can get also the statement online via the internet. Besides passbook, the account holder can use the ATM card for easier and more convenient withdrawal of fund from his or her account. Besides that, an account holder may also deposit money via cash deposit machine as and when on basis. Bank also offer trust account and accounts for minor. Interest on saving account is calculated on the account's outstanding balance at the end of the day. However, interest is credited to the accounts at the end of every month, if I may say so. Saving accounts also offered in Islamic Sharia principles under Al Wadiha Yad Damana principle, where the bank accept deposit from customer looking for safe custody of their funds, at the same time allowing the customer to withdraw the money at any amounts at any point of time. Can be opened by individuals, societies, association, clubs, whether by Muslims or by non-Muslims. Let us talk about types of saving accounts. Saving accounts for association, for societies, for clubs. We're talking about individual saving accounts. We're talking about joint saving accounts as on when on basis. So opening of an individual saving accounts needs to have an identification card to come up with a person. He, probably she, has to fill up a form and sign specimen signature cards. Again, he or she is also required to sign in the passbook and the signature will be covered by spectrolin sticker. The signature later will be used to verify withdrawals using passbook by viewing the signature using ultraviolet light. What are we looking at opening of a joint account? The applicant, two or more, should be filled with joint mandate form. All applicants have to provide identification cards or passport as the case might be. Now comes the opening of a club, society, association account. Required documents are a certified copy of licenses or certificate issued by the registrars of society, a certified copy of extract of resolution passed by committee, and identification of cards of the office bearer thereby. The current account. What are we looking into it? It is the difference between the current account and the saving account. For a current account, checks can be issued for depositing at the same time drawing money. Check can be transferred to any third party without prior notice of the bank and is payable as and when it has been demanded. Another characteristic is interest is absolutely not applicable on current account. Only commercial bank can offer current account. Commercial bank with a business interest in their mind. A current account holder can have an overdraft facility provided that he, probably she, has prior agreement with the bank. Current accounts can be individual, can be joint, can be sole proprietor, can be company and trustee account altogether. To open an account, a customer is required to have an iCard, identity card, or a passport, or a memorandum of article of association for the company thereby. To open a new current account, normally a bank would require introducers and minimal initial deposits. An investment deposit account where fund placed with a bank for a period of time to earn interest as quoted by the bank has better returns than saving account. Fixed deposit period can be 1, 2, 3, up to 60 months. Interest is fixed at the time of the deposit is taken. However, interest rate for more than 12 months can be negotiated between customers and the bank as on when on basis. This is what we are talking. Once the interest is fixed, it will not be changing. and interest can be negotiated between the customers and the banks altogether. So calculation of interest rate. What are we looking into? Interest amount is principal times the rate of interest which has been decided upon times the amount of time that you want to go around it. So principal time uh, rate times, right? Islamic fixed deposit is also available at under Al Madruba concept. No interest is paid, but is based on profit sharing ratio. The profit sharing is 70 to 30%, in which 70% is for the investor and 30% is for the bank thereby. Opening of a fixed deposit account, simple documentation such as an iCard or identity card, if I may say so, or any other identification, most important identification across the world will remain as passport while opening an account. Minimum deposit requires maybe something. There might be deposits for 1 month to approximately 60 month or 120 month, depending upon anything that you are looking into it. Can be opened by individual aged 18 years and above, including non-residents of USA, joint individuals, societies, association, clubs, and companies thereby. This is what we are looking for. It will be issued to our depositors upon account opening. This is what we are talking about, deposit certificate. Remember, deposit certificate, fixed deposit. If the depositor wants to renew, terminate the fixed deposit account, the depositor can notify the bank before the existing FD is maturing. If she does not notify the bank will automatically renew the fixed deposit on their own. NIDs, negotiable instruments of deposits. What are we looking out here? We're talking about designing as a new instrument for commercial bank to mobilize domestic saving for the public. A dollar NID is bearing instrument issued by a commercial bank for a financial institutions in USA, certifying that a certain sum of money in dollar has been placed in deposit for a certain specific period of time at an agreed rate of an interest. That is what NIDs, the negotiable instruments of deposits, have been doing around it. The characteristics of negotiable instruments and deposits. A short-term NIDs is for a period of not earlier than 90 days, that's 3 months, and not later than 364 days, that's 1 year from the date of issue. A long-term NIDs is for a period of not earlier than 12 months, that's beyond 1 year, and later than 60 months, that's 5 years. From the date of issues, deposit is payable to whoever is the holder of the maturity date. Has a nominal value denominated in multiples of $50,000 or 10 million per certificate. No maximum amount of placement can be subjected to a bank's account. Bank's amount tenor is a multiple of 3 months with a maximum tenor of 3 months and a sorry with a minimum tenor of 3 months and a maximum tenor of 60 months thereby. Characteristics, what are we looking into? Can be sold before maturity date? Definitely yes, and will be determined at the prevailing market rates. The issuer shall not purchase its own NIDs. Interest given in is based on the market rate. Calculation of interest accrued is on the basis of the number of days on or before 365 days. Interest payment for tenure 1 year or less, payment on maturity date. If tenure for more than 1 year, interest payable will be assessed every year. Advantages. Allow me to give you the advantages. It is a form of a fixed deposit, but it's a transferable instrument. So fixed deposit is between an individual and the bank. But in NIDs, the individual can sell that instrument to another third party, and the third party will get the money from the banks. So it is a form of fixed deposit, but is transferable instrument, which does not bear the name of the beneficial owner. Its transferability allows dollar NIDs can be turned into cash at any time by sale in the secondary market. It is a liquid and has ready marketability, makes an attractive short-term investment for individuals, for businesses, trust funds, and other organizations with a temporary inevitable cash balance. Talking about NIDs, the short-term NCDs with a maturity of between 90 days to within 365 days, less than 1 year, but more than 3 months. Long-term NIDs with a maturity of 1 year and beyond, but within 5 years. Zero coupon NCDs with a maturity of 3 months, that's 90 days, and without the interest and sold at a discount. Floating rate NCDs with a maturity of 1 year and the interest rate is not fixed. Interest is dependent on the CLIBOR as the applicable interest rate on the market at that point of time. With this, I come to an end of this video. Thank you for watching it till the end.